Good morning, good afternoon, and evening, everyone. A very, very warm welcome to all of you joining us today for the Kickstarter Showcase of Cohort 1 at Tata College of Business. My name is Jessica Verghese, and I have the absolute pleasure of serving as the Director of Student Experience and your host and MC for today's showcase. It's truly incredible to see this global community come together. We have folks joining us from over 50 countries across the world, a vibrant mix of cultures, perspectives, and ideas, all united by a shared passion for innovation, creativity, and entrepreneurship. Now, before we begin, let's talk a little bit about what Kickstarter is all about. Kickstarter is more than a project. It's a launchpad for ideas. It's where creativity meets courage, where innovation meets impact, and where our students have the opportunity to bring their vision to life. And on that note, let's start today's Kickstarter showcase with a video that captures the spirit of innovation and the journey our students have been on so far.
When was the last time you designed a product in 12 weeks? Or scratch that. When was the last time you got grades for making revenue in college? Because at Teto, we do both.
110 students from 45 countries. In the past 2 terms, we have hustled, grown, and built over 44 businesses.
We've traveled from Dubai to India to Singapore, and we just arrived in Malaysia.
And now, in term 3, we're finally taking things to the next level.
Yeah, it's a kosher, but not the kind you hide under your drinks. It literally sticks. It's sleek, it's classy, and when it's off duty, it doubles down as an art piece.
Imagine finishing a pickleball rally and
boom, you just made another connection. This little sticker makes networking effortless.
Picture this, your wallet just got jacked up in steroids. It's not just holding your cash anymore, it's charging your phone too. Convenient, isn't it?
think of it as a kiosk controller. A clean physical to-do board that clears your head while keeping your day in check. Say goodbye to a constant tabs and a million pings. It works. Just look at him.
Meet SlidePass, the travel wallet that carries your passport, cards, SIMs, and AirTag all in one sleek and compact space.
No more last minute panic or where's my passport chaos.
These aren't just student projects. They're the blueprints of tomorrow's innovators, the first steps of founders, and the starting point of pioneers that will shape the future of the industry. And this is only the beginning.
Now we need your support.
Help us make our ideas possible. We want to launch these ventures into the world.
If there's one product launch you want to back this year, it's this one. Come back us on Kickstarter and become part of the movement.
What an incredible way to begin our showcase. Truly inspiring. Today, we celebrate the creativity, determination, and bold thinking of our Cohort 1 students who just in 2 months have developed, refined, and brought ideas to life that reflect the spirit of innovation and collaboration we champion at Tata College of Business. To share more about this journey, the excitement, the challenges, and the growth we witness, please join me in welcoming the founder of Tata College of Business, Mr. Pratham Mittal.
Great. Thank you so much, team, and good to see everybody. This is an incredibly exciting day for so many reasons. But I just want to remind everybody of a couple of things. Number one, all of the students here were in high school until a year ago, all right? And fast forward to today, they've already built 3 businesses, each one more exciting than the previous. The second thing that everybody should know is that until 2 months ago, everybody was enjoying their holiday break, their summer break, right? So whatever we are celebrating today, whatever we have built till today, all of that has happened in the last 55 to 60 days, right? In 55 to 60 days, almost 15 to 20 Kickstarter companies have been created. I was seeing some of the products. They're incredible. I've been a huge supporter of Kickstarter in the past. And believe me, there is no way that you can tell from a layman's point of view that these products have not been created by experts. And there's no way that anybody can guess that these have just been created in 2 months, in less than 2 months, right? And we're already seeing the success on Kickstarter. I've been getting messages left, right, and center that since morning, I think, Jessica, 3 or 4 of our projects have already been overfunded. Some of them have been overfunded 2 times. I see one of them is reaching an overfunding of 3 times, right? And this is all before we've even launched it properly, right? It's incredible. I'm so very proud of this cohort, what they've been able to achieve. And they've set a huge benchmark for the following cohorts. You know, Tether has always been known as a startup factory, as a dropshipping factory. And today, from today onwards, we'll also be known as the Kickstarter factory. I'm sure the Kickstarter folks will be wondering what is happening in Malaysia suddenly, how come so much action is happening on the Kickstarter platform suddenly, right? I'm almost expecting a call from the Kickstarter leadership team tomorrow saying, hey, we should do something a little bit more closely together. This is how proud I am. Guys, now people have trusted us. People have trusted you with their pre-commitments. And I'm sure that we will deliver all of these products. I'm sure we will go further ahead than delivering these products, create sustainable, long-lasting companies that will define and that will refine the future to come. Thanks, Jessica, and looking forward to seeing how the evening unfolds.
Thank you, Pratham, for those powerful and motivating words. A true reminder of what can happen when passion meets purpose. Now, I see the chat blowing up. So please drop in the comments from where in the world you're joining us. And stay tuned and hit the subscribe button for Tata College of Business to make sure that you're aware of all our Kickstarter journeys. Now, to continue that momentum, we have someone who perfectly embodies resilience and entrepreneurial spirit. Please join me in welcoming Jeremy Vo, a Kickstarter champion, mentor, and a success story.
Thanks, everyone. Hey, I just want to take a quick moment. A big congrats to all of the hard work that you've put together in creating your campaigns. It's no easy feat being a Kickstarter creator. It was amazing getting to meet a bunch of you, and that unique master class together is a core teaching memory of mine. So I'll never forget that one. And what I saw was a ton of beauty in the unlimited potential and the fact that all of you students are just so eager to learn. And so I felt a ton of amazing energy that day. Not every school teaches this way. And so I love the fact that you guys are getting true practical battle scars out in the field by actually launching projects. So now, launching a crowdfunding campaign or a Kickstarter campaign isn't easy. It's a creative leap of faith. And so I just want you to remember this feeling. It's anxiety, it's nervousness, it's excitement, it's pride, it's all the blood, sweat, and tears. All of this, like, once again, becomes core memories. And so you'll remember this for the rest of your life. As you know, I've run 2 campaigns just this year. One failed, one success. And the whole reason for doing crowdfunding is to get a form of external validation from early adopters. I couldn't have stressed that enough that day when I met you all. It was, think of it as early adopters, gadget forward people. And so catering your messaging, making sure that this is the type of audience you're speaking to is super critical. We want to use that signal to then improve our product and positioning of the company as we move forward. And then just also remember that you can continue to change things on the fly. we did various testing vigorously throughout the campaign. We did a 21-day campaign for Piper, and we landed on new customer segments even 2 weeks in that were a fantastic fit and started to pivot our messaging towards them. So continue to test. It's not a one and done. It's every single day you're in the battlefield trying to understand who your customer is and why they care so much about your product. Kickstarter ended up giving us the confidence after our campaign to pivot into a more long-term business. And so just like the founder of Tether Business School was mentioning, we want to create sustainable long-term businesses afterwards. Just that's the name of the game. And just a quick tidbit, I want to mention that you'll learn a ton regardless of the outcome. So whether you succeed, whether you're neutrally funded, whether you fail, these are all good things. So take those learnings with you. So in closing, I loved meeting all of you. You're all incredibly bright. This isn't just about making products. It's about making experiences amongst yourselves and to the rest of the world. Congrats. Best of luck using that green button on Kickstarter.
Thank you so much, Jeremy. What an inspiring message and such a powerful reminder that perseverance and belief can truly move mountains. Now, it's time for the part that we've all been waiting for, our Kickstarter showcase. Can I hear some excitement on the chat? Wishing our students good luck. All right, now we'll be hearing from 5 incredible student teams, each presenting their product, story, and vision. Our first team is Team Start Kickers with their product, Can Do, an innovative productivity tool designed to help you stay focused and achieve more. Let's welcome Team Start Kickers.
Hi Jessica. Hello everyone.
Hi Radhika, how's it going?
Great, amazing. We just launched like 30 minutes ago and we're already 200% funded. It's amazing.
I saw you go from $16 to $600 within like 5 minutes. How does that feel?
Amazing, exhilarating, very excited, and I can't wait for all of you to back our project. We're very excited.
So tell me a little more about Can Do.
Sure. So we were 6 university students, completely overwhelmed with endless notification pings and using like 10 different productivity apps at once. We were like, why not have something physical and simple right in front of our desk? So we came up with Can Do, inspired by Japanese productivity philosophy called Kanban, where we can literally see our tasks from to do to slide it to done. Simple, no notifications, no distractions, your own personal focus space.
Wow, that sounds amazing. Let's show the audience what this is all about.
In a world full of noise, staying productive has become the ultimate challenge. We're here to change it.
That's why we created Can Do, a physical Kanban board that brings clarity to what matters. With Can Do, productivity becomes tangible. Simply write each task onto the POC and then line it under the column To Do. Start a task by sliding it into the In Progress column. When you're done, move it to Finished. We designed a slider to celebrate the small wins, capturing that feeling of getting a task done.
We refined Can Do over several versions. After we got our first prototype, we tried to significantly improve the user experience. Now, this of course means improving the overall design of the product, adding different puck sizes, and also making sure that they're easy to use. While your screen is full of distractions, Can Do is a physical reminder that you can't just alt-tab away. We're finally ready to bring Can Do from prototype to production, and that means we need your support. Join our first backers and help us bring Can Do to life.
So you're receiving a lot of love. in the chat.
We're excited.
So there's some questions on the chat as well. So let's address them. Firstly, how do you buy this?
Guys, please scan the QR code and back us. We can't wait for you to have this product.
All right, now a little more of a technical question.
Sure.
Will backers receive a carry case or accessories with their pledge tires?
Yes, you will. We will give a protective cover, tags, a marker and duster along with it so that you can make the most use of the Kanban board. So don't worry about it. We got you covered.
All right, next question. Are the materials waterproof or weather resistant for outdoor usage? Is that something you thought about?
So when we were making Can-Do, we obviously had using it indoors in mind, but it's completely safe for using it outdoors as well. It has matte finish, durable cover, so it's waterproof. Do not worry about it. It's meant for you to carry on the go. Do not worry about it. We've got you covered.
All right, let's take one more question from the chat. How portable is Can-Do and can it easily fit into a suitcase or a travel bag, considering that you're a traveling program?
Fair, we had that in mind, don't worry. So while we were making Can-Do, we obviously wanted something very uninterrupted. It needs to be your own personal focused productivity space. So basically, if a laptop can fit into your bag, so can a Can-Do. Do not worry about it. It's completely travel friendly and portable.
There's one more interesting question that I would love to address. The audience is asking, is it possible to customize the Can-Do board?
Fair question. So we're very happy with the response. We're 200% funded. We have multiple ideas and to make this bigger so that you can put in more tasks. And if you have some amazing ideas, we would love to incorporate that because it's actually for people like us who want this to be our own personal productivity space. So yes, we would love to take in your inputs. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Radhika, and thank you, audience, for engaging with Can-Do. Please head to Kickstarter and back them as soon as you can.
Guys, it's live. Back us.
They're already overfunded, so add to their excitement. Thank you, Radhika.
So thank you.
All right, folks, let's see if anyone's interested in buying Can-Do. Please comment on the chat and let us know. Much better than all the apps for a task management tool. Someone's saying they're ordering right away. Amazing. All right, next up, we have Team Horizon with their product, Critter Chaos.
Hi, Jessica.
Hi, Venice. How are you?
Really great. We just got fully funded as well, more than $3,000 so we are hyped, but there's never enough,
Wow, so tell us about this unpredictable party game that you have.
Oh, well, it is very fun to play, especially with your friends. When you get that 8-year-old rivalry going and everyone tries to attack each other, yeah, you'll definitely have the fun of your life. It's the best.
Is this like Uno on steroids?
Basically. Uno was yesterday, this is Critter Chaos.
All right, so let's show our audience what you have in store for them.
In a world where chaos reigns, only one game dares to embrace it.
This is my attack card. Notice the texture? Beautifully laminated.
Impressive. But have you seen my mirror card?
Flawless edge gun. I can almost hear the reflection. Start with 4 life and 5 cards. Each turn, draw, replace your trap, and maybe attack your friends. Just don't blink. Okay, pause. So what is Critter Chaos? It's a fast, chaotic party card game made for people who love strategy, but not too much. Other games may be fun, but are also way too predictable. Critter Chaos fixes that with unpredictable turns, wild reactions, and cards that literally flip the rules upside down. Die, soccer. When your chaos cover flips, You either revive or become a ghost.
I steal your cards now.
With 3 or more players, the ghost card brings you back to life. Along with a massive target on your back, maybe. Critter Chaos, fast, unhinged, and dangerously fun. Back us on Kickstarter before your friends do.
Wow, that looked absolutely intense, but also looked like a game wherein you'll have a lot of fights with your friends.
Yeah, well, that's something we have to take in consideration. But I mean, it's better than doing illegal things.
Fair. And I also love the fact that the game is so compact, so you can take it wherever you want.
Definitely.
Let's see what our audience has to say about the game. What age range and player count work best for the game?
So anyone between above 10, basically. If you're above 10 years old, you can definitely play it. And it's like 2 to 8 players, so a lot of people have the chance to attack each other and make the best out of it.
Ooh, there's another interesting question. What types of challenges or obstacles do you players encounter during the game? And how do these elements keep the gameplay going?
Oh, that's such a good question. We have a lot of different cards. They're like the attack cards, which you attack your friends with. And then also there are the trap cards. So basically the trap cards are folded on the, basically that you can't see them. And if you attack someone and he has a special trap card, for example, the mirror card, it will just put the attack back to the other person. So you never know who's gonna secure their own cards or attack you. And there's a ghost mode card, which will bring you back to life, which is very exciting, especially if you play in a group of multiple people and you feel left out if you lose, right?
Yeah.
And then you're sitting there for another 45 minutes to see that everyone is finished with the game. So basically this card brings you back to life and you can re-enter the game, which is like such a unique USP in my opinion.
Wow, that's really, really cool, especially for sore losers, I'm assuming.
Well,
all right, let's do one more question. How replayable is this game, and are there alternative modes of expansions being planned?
Replayable every single day. You can play it 5 times in a row because it's so unpredictable that every game you play is completely different than the previous one. And sorry, the second part was?
The second part basically asked, like, do you have any expansions?
Kind of. If you back us on Kickstarter and you get the $75 pack, it's basically you can adjust, customize, and personalize 2 of the attack cards for your own personal card deck.
Okay, last question from the audience. What is the typical duration of a game session?
The duration of the game session, it totally depends. Especially with the revival card, the ghost card, you can go back into the game. So it could be like Monopoly, like an endless game or a very short game. It depends. It's very unpredictable. There's
Amazing. Do you have any final words for our audience before you leave?
Back us on Kickstarter. I know we're fully funded, but you will want this, your friends will want this, and it's the legal option.
Thank you so much, Venice.
Thank you, Jessica.
All right. Are we bidding for Critter Chaos on Kickstarter? Audience, please let me know in the comments. In the meantime, our third team is called Team Pina Coladas, presenting their product, Hive Mat. This one is a game changer, especially for those who love going on picnics. If you enjoy time outdoors, this is a product you'll definitely want to have. Hi, Dennis.
Hello.
Your team name reminds me of the song, If You Like Pina Coladas and Getting Caught in the Rain.
Yeah, pretty much.
You like that song too?
Yeah, I love it. I love it. And yeah, I'm so excited to be here. You know, and we are like 50% funded and we're looking to get 100% funded by the end of the day. So, you know, working with Pina Coladas and the Great Outdoors and, you know, getting to create this product is the most important part, you know, of the journey, and we're so excited to share what it's all about.
And you all just went live, am I correct?
Yeah, we just went live about an hour ago, so we're so excited how much support we've gotten. Mostly in a product like this that mostly deals with quality and also bringing connection to people, which is pretty much what the Greater Outdoors focuses mostly on. Yeah.
I am really curious about this product because I know my parents would have loved having this product when I was growing up because we went on countless picnics. So why don't you tell our audience what this is all about?
Of course. So this is a 3-layered picnic and beach mat, and any type of mat really, outdoor mat that is comfortable, and also the best part, it's a hexagon, meaning you can connect it with multiple other mats to create different types of shapes that anyone, anywhere can enjoy with. Because we realize that the mats currently in the market don't really fulfill that, and are either thin, flimsy, or do not provide that connection that we are looking for with the outdoors. So the Great Outdoors created the Hive mat, so that everyone can enjoy being together outside.
And if I'm not wrong, this converts into a little backpack too, but let's show the audience what that looks like.
This is what beach days should look like.
Sun on your skin, sand between your toes.
But this is what they actually look like. It's cramped, it's awkward, it's hot, and there is sand everywhere. I mean, everywhere. After a while, everyone is secretly wondering, why did I come to the beach again?
We're together. And you just accept it, because it's always been that way, right?
Maybe it's time to stop adapting the beach and start doing nature your way.
The solution was in nature. We just had to bring it to life. Our Hive mats are hexagonal, the only shape that lets you connect them in any direction, creating limitless arrangement.
Use one mat on your own or clip them together, and in seconds your mat becomes exactly the setup you need.
Side by side for quiet moments together, a mini amphitheater to watch the waves roll in and still keep everyone in view, or a cozy honeycomb for games and deeper conversations.
Or just watch the sunset together.
And the best part, the more mats you have, the more arrangements you can create. Comfort and connection come from the freedom to build your hive your way.
Oh, and remember all those annoying problems with sand and heat and whatnot?
The hive is sand resistant, has a waterproof backing, and a cooling material.
And shh, a secret pocket for your valuables.
And that dreaded moment where you have to pack up, fold your mat, tuck it and go. This mat isn't just for the beach, maybe a picnic next time.
Back us on Kickstarter and make the outdoors a great place. Dare I say greater.
The Hive mat is an invitation to stop settling and to actually connect with nature and whoever you want to share it with.
Wow, a couple of things that I love about the product. Firstly, the backpack feature, and then in addition to that, you can actually separate the hive. So even if you're going on a little walk, you can actually take your own individual hive instead of having to carry an individual mat. How did you come up with that?
Well, we were always, at the beginning of our story, we were looking to create something that connects people because we really focused a lot on bringing connection in places that, you know, like the outdoors where everyone spends a lot of time together. So our first idea was a hole in a mat that everybody found either hilarious or hated completely. And because we believed that, actually we know that when you're sitting on a picnic and everyone's legs are either outside or in the mat, everyone's not facing each other. So we create a hole in the mat so that people can put their feet in the middle. And everyone thought that was either hilarious or a horrible idea. So we created this to bring that connection while keeping that individuality that most people like. So if you like personal space yet like being connected to people, this is the mat for you.
I really appreciate the intentionality behind this. Our chat is actually blowing up. So how about we answer a few questions?
Yeah.
Now, what is the material of this mat?
So our mat is made of 3 layers. The top layer is 190T polyester, which is a cooling material. That means if it's out in the heat for too long, it won't get hot. So we definitely took that into account because we love quality. The middle part is foam XPE, which means it is comfortable, at the same time easy to fold. And the bottom is completely waterproof. And the best part, we got a little pocket here for your belongings so that you can put your phones and stuff when you go away, and they can lie right under and nobody gonna find them. So you're gonna be okay, and it's gonna be safe. So this is safety, connection, and quality in one single product.
What a cool idea, because I'm always afraid of where I'm actually going to put my phone, and I know people like put them in polythene bags and then hide it in the sand, which is also not the safest thing to do because you may not end up finding your phone again.
Yeah, I lost a lot of jewelry like that. Yeah.
Well, let's go to our next question. What are the environmental considerations taken into account when it came to production of this mat?
So we took into account quality, because we believe that if you get one of these mats, they can last you for up to 5 years or more, and normal mats last you for at least a year, they're made of plastic and they can be thrown into really dirty places. So we created this specifically with the quality that can help you stay with them for even more years to come. And with the feature of modularity, one for you and another for another person. So you get to share them, because these come in packs, because we believe you have to create your hangout together.
One of them is asking, do you have this in pink? Meaning, is this customizable?
Yeah, so this is our classic design, because we love the classics. And then we have 2 other designs which you can find. If you scan the QR code, you can go to our Kickstarter page and you'll find our 2 designs, Sea Smoke, which is inspired by the waves, as well as Birkwood, which is inspired by the trees. We take inspiration from nature. That is what the Greater Outdoors is all about, bringing nature to you with quality and connection.
Okay, I think the last question we have from our chat is really something I'm also intrigued about. So let's go with that one. How does this hive mat redefine outdoor socialization?
So while going through a lot of research on what product we wanted to create, we came across a theory of connection, that spaces we stay in influence how we connect with each other. So we ended up discovering that shapes of different things like squares, rectangles, in fact, end up leading us to not connect. And one of the biggest connections that you can see in nature is with bees and beehives. So hexagons are, in fact, one of the most modular shapes that allow even in nature to connect. So we wanted to bring that in products that people use every day, including beach, picnic, and whatever mat you want to use. And that's where the hive was inspired from.
That's amazing, Dennis. Audience, please back them on Kickstarter. Any final words, Dennis?
We are live on Kickstarter. Get us to 100%. We are so excited, and 50% is still active right now, so you can get this at 50% off. So get kicking and back us on Kickstarter. We're excited to see how far it can go. Thank you.
Thank you, Dennis.
Thank you so much.
Audience, what do we think of this product? Are we going to get this? Are we going to buy this? I know a lot of us enjoy outdoor spaces. So is this something we are going to purchase? Show me some love on the chat. Wow, I love that there are pineapples on our chat. Like, go team pina coladas. All right, up next we have Team Prats with an AI survival strategy board game called The Lost Code. This is a blend of technology, creativity, and strategic thinking, and one that's sure to keep you on your toes. Is that right, Tanya?
Yes. How are you, Jessica?
I'm great. How are you doing?
A little bit nervous, as you can tell by my voice, but excited at the same time.
So tell us what The Last Code is about.
So my lovely team and I of 5 different women across the world have decided to create a board game, a strategy board game. It's AI versus humanity. The players have to beat the AI while at the same time trying to figure out if their friends are actually an asset or an obstacle.
This is a really, really interesting way to integrate AI into our lives that not just work-based, but is also fun. So let's show our audience what this is all about.
You guys got the same message, right?
Luna, the human equivalent of a system error. Luca, he doesn't trust anyone except the mirror.
Hi, I brought snacks.
Ava, first to dive in, last to read the instructions.
Y'all, this place is definitely bugged.
Eli Voss, he's not paranoid, he's prepared.
Stay focused, the AI is listening.
Zach, the fixer, always one step from panic. But this is not about them.
Oh please, it's always been about them. Let's begin the game.
Guys, relax. This is easy. You just connect your hexes and build your spells.
What, and get sabotaged by people like you?
Exactly.
I think I did it. Guys, look.
Ah, so close. Except you corrupted your own spell.
Finally, somebody at my level.
Your arrogance level is over 9,000.
Y'all are definitely cheating.
Or maybe you just lost.
Oops. Was I meant to do that?
Congratulations, you just nuked your entire spell.
Every code is a key, every move a consequence.
Finally, a human worth processing.
5 players, 1 code, 1 AI.
Who survives the system? Them? Me? Or you?
This looks like it's filled with suspense, Tanya. Tell me more about that.
We tried our best to create a storytelling that's very compelling, but also stays true to what we wanted to create, which is AI versus humanity set in the year 3097. So hopefully the backers feel the same passion as us when they buy it and play it.
What's one thing you enjoyed while curating this game?
To be honest, it was very intriguing and hard to integrate the AI in a unique way. But I think that all of us did a very, very great job of doing that, and I hope you get a chance actually to help to play it.
Well, I'm excited. I mean, you have the prototype, so I might just well, indulge you. But our chat is also blowing up. Someone is saying, I would buy this, take my money. So that's a lot of confidence within your product, which I'm absolutely ecstatic about. But we do have some real-time questions. How do you feel about answering them?
I would love to.
Okay. How do players navigate the complexities of AI-driven challenges in the game?
So there's 4 parts of the game. So there's 2 deck cards, a spellbook, and the hex tiles. The AI is integrated with the prophecy deck card, the AI prophecy deck card, and every turn you play AI turn, and you as a player have to beat the AI. So by completing the spells and completing the master spells before the AI deck card runs out, you're able to survive the apocalypse AI.
All right. Someone is asking, is this like Catan?
We did draw a lot of inspiration regarding that. We did some market research regarding that board game. However, I think that our board game is unique and very different.
How about ensuring replayability and fresh challenges? Is that something that the game offers as well?
Of course. So one thing that's unique about our board game is that the board game gets built throughout the game itself. So no board game looks the same every time. So if you play with me and you play with other people, it will always look the same because people have different strategies, and that keeps the interesting part of the game.
Okay, last question before we move on to our next team. What has been the most rewarding feedback from players who've tested the game so far?
So we have changed the gameplay so many times. We spent so much effort creating a good gameplay that we're proud of. And from the original gameplay to this gameplay, repeated players have seen the progress and the difference between the version 1 and version 100. And seeing actual players seeing the progress as well is rewarding, because it's not just us that sees it, it's the community as well.
I'm glad. Any final words for our audience?
If you guys find the last code interesting, you can follow along on our journey and follow us on our Kickstarter.
Thank you so much, Tanya.
Thank you so much.
You're definitely getting my bid on Kickstarter.
Thank you, Jessica.
All right. Are we intrigued? This is the other game that we have. on our Kickstarter, but we also have other teams launching with us today and tomorrow. So please head to Kickstarter and support our students while they go live and launch their products. Now, let's welcome our final team, the 8 Billion Project, with a product that's really hard to resist. With innovation that's both smart and practical, Slide Pass, or passport cover, has been brought to life for better efficiency and security. So, let's give it up for the final team of the day, audience.
Thank you.
Hi, Shayan.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good. I'm calming down my nerves over time.
But you got overfunded in less than 15 minutes. How does that feel?
That was incredible. We didn't expect that to happen. We were hoping for the first 24 hours to get to 100%, and then 15 minutes, 100%, 30 minutes, 200%, and it's still growing.
Well, it was really rewarding to be at that checkpoint when you all went over 15 minutes and you all were overfunded. So I was exhilarated to see that. Let's show the audience what your product is all about.
Travel. They say it broadens your mind.
It also broadens the chance of you losing your passport. Oh, fuck, I forgot my passport again.
So it had to be fixed. That's why I created.
We created
Slide Pass. It's fast, classy, and compact. So the next time you're running late, you don't have to go digging. You just...
2 seconds. Smooth green leather. Handcrafted by artisans of Pakistan.
Okay, Versace. If you're interested in an organization, you might want to look at this. You can fit up to 3 passports inside Pass. In our miscellaneous plate, you can fit multiple passport photos, an AirTag, a SIM eject pin, 3 SIM or SD cards, up to 4 cards, and you can just take all of this and neatly fit it into your side pass. Store your boarding pass in the quick access sleeve and attach a keyring, and you're good to go.
And yes, it's durable. We don't recommend you throw your slide pass, but you could. Look, we know there are hundreds of passport wallets out there.
Should we make it with Kevlar?
Unless you plan on taking gun-fired immigration, that's probably overkill. Then there are the ones so big, they carry your boarding pass, 5 currencies, a pen, a toothbrush, and probably your childhood trauma. And the ones so simple, it's just a piece of leather.
Congratulations. You just bought something useless.
Slide Pass isn't built to carry your whole life. Just enough for the moment you actually need it.
No two journeys are the same, so why should your wallet be? Since SlidePass is a handmade leather travel wallet, we personalize the leather and stitching color to match your taste.
And cut!
We're students from 5 different countries that travel every semester.
Some passports need more documents, some countries need buy symbols, and some travelers always forget their passports.
So we decided to build Slide Pass. Using biodegradable leather through Pakistani artisans, we wanted to create something that's a bit more kind to the environment and makes everyone's travel just a little bit smoother, a little bit faster.
We are students who are young, dumb, and broke. I have thousands of sleepless nights.
And that's the way we prove that craftsmanship and sustainability can go hand in hand.
So help us bring Slide Pass to more travelers by backing this project.
Yes!
Woo! Oh my god!
That was a really, really cool video. And I think what I love about this product is that you have like the little keychain holder. So you can like tag this anyway on your bag, because I see people struggling to find their passport in their bags because of course they're carrying a bunch of things. So tell me what inspired this.
So the inspiration for this project or product actually came from the previous venture, 8 Billion project, where we did something where we wanted to connect people. So jokingly we said, let's make a 8 Billion project passport, but we aren't a nation, so we can't really do it. So we thought, let's just start with the passport wallet and do something that actually solves a problem we faced with the different things you need every once in a while when you travel, like the passport, a vaccination book, passport photos, SIM cards, and all of that kind of stuff.
We actually have the chat blowing up, so would you like to take a few questions from the audience?
Of course, of course.
Okay, so how durable is the slide pass material? Is it scratch free, water resistant, tear resistant, suitable for long-term travel and use?
Yes, so in terms of durability, as you saw in the video, it's definitely head hit resistant. But because it's made with real leather, it's gonna last you a long time. Depending on the material, scratches will show up a bit or not, also how much you take care of it, and because it's leather, it will also be water resistant on the surfaces. But with the artisans that we're working together, it's hand stitched, it uses real leather. We believe it will last you probably 20, 30 years.
Wow, okay, let's go to our next question. How does the slide pass one pull access system enhance the user experience during travel, and what specific design elements contribute to its efficiency?
So exactly, with the pull tab mechanism, as you saw in the video, what it really helps with is getting a secured passport easily and fast accessible when you're at immigration or going through the gates at security and so on. And we wanted to do that because we realized that the bigger passport wallets, they're so bulky and so difficult to actually get your passport out. You have to like open a zip, open it, take it out from like a hidden pocket and all of that. We thought if this is just attached to the side or your backpack, one slide and you have your passport in hand and ready to scan or show to the immigration officer.
Well, someone I think who's backed you has a question. They're saying, just so curious, will Kickstarter backers get exclusive colors or features not available later in retail?
Right now, most probably yes. Because this is handmade, we still have a lot of flexibility of what to do. So if you go on our page, at the bottom you will see 4 different color options of swatches, different leather materials, black, white, brown, and this navy blue. And if we get really successful, we might also introduce a special unique color. And when we go retail later on, maybe depending on how the backing will be, that will be more limited. So if there's one of them, those colors that really speaks to you, that option is available now.
There's a really interesting question on the chat. It says, if lost, how can we recover it?
Aha. So for that, we thought in the miscellaneous plate in the front to integrate a slot for an AirTag. So an AirTag will, yeah, you know how an AirTag works. This slot itself also works with other GPS tags for Android devices that are in a similar form factor. Or for example, Samsung also made one which is a bit larger. That one could then be potentially replaced with a credit card at the bottom in case you lose it and you forgot how it is. If it gets stolen, then ideally you protect it in advance with a keychain ring.
I have one final question for you, Cheyenne. Is this woman friendly as we have no pockets?
Yes, we do know that, and it does fit in men pockets. With women pockets, it's going to be very difficult. We try to keep it small and compact, that it definitely fits in a handbag, and that will for sure work. But women pockets, I'm sorry, they're too small.
Maybe an exclusive edition for your next model.
Yeah, and maybe we'll go back to the fashion space to create jeans and pants that have big enough pockets. Because I do feel with you guys, it's not cool.
Fair. Well, I definitely know that I'm going to be your first customer, considering the amount of travel that I personally do.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us today, and I wish you go overfunded 2x. So I cannot wait for the numbers to pop up on the board, and I wish you and the team the best of luck.
Thank you very much.
All right. What a phenomenal lineup of creativity and innovation, with each team bringing their unique vision to life with such passion, purpose, and enthusiasm. To close today's showcase, I'd like to invite our program director, Mr. Tarun Gangwar, to share his thoughts and reflections on today's incredible presentations.
Hey, thanks, Jessica. I hope I'm audible. Okay, perfect. So I think firstly, I know for a lot of you who are watching it, I just want to put out a big disclaimer and a small secret that 10 weeks ago, all of these amazing products that we are seeing today, all of these amazing ideas that we're seeing live today, none of it existed. I think 10 weeks ago, this was all a lot of overwhelmingness, a lot of anxiety, a lot of confusion. I remember the first time when Kickstarter was launched and when the timelines and the milestones were launched, there was almost panic in the room with students wondering how will we be able to go live in 10 weeks and Kickstarter experts talking about how there is so little time for somebody to refine their design, finalize the product, find a vendor, make a video, go out there. And to the extent that some point someone came back and said, oh, you're almost setting us up for failure because how will we accomplish so much in less than 10 weeks? And I think now over the last 1.5 years, I think we've now made it a culture at Teta where we keep pushing the students a little bit out of their comfort zone. And I think as a return gift, they keep surprising us with results that we had also not thought of. In fact, up until yesterday, when Pratham, I, and Ayush were talking about this, we also had anxiety, which we didn't let show, and we were wondering, we don't know how many of the teams will hit the target and how will it go. But just as I speak to you today, want to share to everyone just some real updates that I was seeing from the dashboard. We have raised more than 50,000 Singapore dollars right at this moment in the last 6 hours. Just almost like that's close to 8,000-9,000 Singapore dollars every single hour, and that's just phenomenal, guys. So I think a big round of applause to the entire cohort for being able to pull this through in 8 to 10 weeks. Like I said, you continue to surprise us every single time we throw a challenge your way. And I think I just love this culture that we've built where we keep challenging you and you keep surprising us in return. So thank you so much for reinforcing the faith. Thank you so much for letting us know that we can keep raising the bar higher and higher. And thank you for almost being a beacon of light for all the cohorts to come at Teta, because you guys are the first cohort. And very interestingly, not that no other cohort has done Kickstarter before at Teta, even Teta has never done Kickstarter before. So it was a brand new capstone project that we had never done before. And to make it such a huge success in such a short span of time, I think is both inspirational and very inspiring for everyone involved. I just want to also call out to the teams who hadn't presented today. I think these were the 5 teams who spoke about their products, but in totality, there are almost 18 teams. Almost 12 of them have gone live today. So if you go to the Teta Kickstarter page, you can see the other 6, 7, which are not live here. They also have some very cool products. And in the next week or so, we'll have 6 more teams going live. So keep watching out that page for more exciting stuff and for more cool products. And as I was thinking about these numbers, I was looking at the kind of work they have done. One thing that made me even more happier was that this entire cohort, all of these people, they're still in their 3rd term at Teta. Their 3rd term is still going on, and which means that in terms of their journey, they're only 35-40% in. There is more time at Teta they have left than the time they've spent. And as I always say, that's what keeps me most excited about, is to think about what they will be able to achieve on the day of their graduation, where these students will be. Because from Dubai to India to now Singapore, every city that they've gone to, and now in Malaysia, every city and every part of the world that they're going to, I love how they're painting the world green with their hustle, with their energy, with their enthusiasm, with that entrepreneurial spirit. And every time they are airdropped in this new city, it starts the same way. There's a lot of chaos, there's a lot of overwhelmingness, there's a lot of anxiety. And by the time they're leaving the city, they've really almost captured it. They've left their mark on it. And that's what they did with Singapore, and that's what they're doing with Malaysia. And I know that's what they will do with Ghana, US, and countries thereafter. So guys, thank you so much for kind of pulling this off in 2 months. I know the number of sleepless nights. I know the number of fights you've had. I know the number of iterations you've had. I know the number of sessions and conversations you had with Professor Don and with his designers. And I love those paper prototypes, the ugly prototypes that were created. Some of you sent me those on WhatsApp earlier. And now to see the finished product videos from those ugly prototypes, truly, truly transformational journey. I think the journey from that ugly prototype to what we are seeing today is also symbolic of the journey you have had at Tether from the day you came in September last year to this day today. And I think there's more iterations of you to come, just like we have iterated on the products. So I am very, very excited and very proud about the version that we already have, and very excited about the version of you that we will see in 2028. And on that note, Jessica, inviting you back to take this forward. But a big kudos to the entire cohort, to the entire team for making this possible and for setting such a beautiful precedent for every student at Tether to come hereafter. You guys are, you may not realize this, but you're almost setting legacy, almost writing history for all the cohorts to come hereafter. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you so much, Tarun. You may not hear this, but there was a round of applause going around in the background with the students who are here with us right now. Audience, we have 18 teams in total and about 6 more launching tonight and throughout the week. So subscribe to Tether College of Business to keep following their stories and back them on Kickstarter. To everyone joining us from around the world, thank you for being part of this beautiful celebration and showcase. To our students, congratulations on everything you've achieved in 2 months. And to the entire community of Tether College of Business, this is just the beginning. Have a wonderful day/evening ahead and keep building, dreaming, and daring to make ideas happen. And with that, we officially wrap up the Kickstarter Showcase for Cohort 1 at Tether College of Business.
When was the last time you designed a product in 12 weeks? Or scratch that. When was the last time you got grades for making revenue in college? Because at Tether, we do both.
110 students from 45 countries. In the past 2 terms, we have hustled, grown, and built over 44 businesses.
We've traveled from Dubai to India to Singapore, and we just arrived in Malaysia.
And now, in term 3, we're finally taking things to the next level.
Yeah, it's a kosher, but not the kind you hide under your drinks. It literally sticks. It's sleek, it's classy, and when it's off duty, it doubles down as an art piece.
Imagine finishing a pickleball rally and...
boom, you just made another connection. This little sticker makes networking effortless.
Picture this, your wallet just got jacked up in steroids. It's not just holding your cash anymore, it's charging your phone too. Convenient, isn't it?
Think of it as a kiosk controller. A clean physical to-do board that clears your head while keeping your day in check. Say goodbye to a constant tabs and a million pings. It works. Just look at him.
Meet SlidePass, the travel wallet that carries your passport, cards, SIMs, and AirTag all in one sleek and compact space.
No more last-minute panic or where's my passport chaos.
These aren't just student projects. They're the blueprints of tomorrow's innovators, the first steps of founders, and the starting point of pioneers that will shape the future of the industry. And this is only the beginning.
Now we need your support.
Help us make our ideas possible. We want to launch these ventures into the world.
If there's one product launch you want to back this year, it's this one. Come back us on Kickstarter and become part of the movement.